I have a hard time with that.
What are you talking about?
Well, look at me. I look like a ghost. Do we need more light? Like in the kitchen, you think that would help?
Let's try that.
One time I did a video, I did it at the table, and it worked pretty well.
What is all of it on the table?
I don't know.
You do that?
Yeah, I come over here and tear paper.
So a ghost did it then?
So funny. And it wouldn't be a ghost, it would be a demon.
How do you know the difference between a ghost and a demon? They could be the same thing.
They are not the same thing.
They could be. Are you an expert now?
No, they are not the same thing. A demon comes from...
I'm black now.
You were black before. I don't know.
Why do you have sunglasses on?
Get that light in my face.
You're the one that wanted the light. Now I have a big shadow on my face.
Ow!
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It's Deuce.
What's up? I'm Brittany.
And we just got through seeing Paranormal Activity 3 at an event screening here in Austin. Austin won one of those contests they do every year for the movie where they let people see it earlier. So we just got out of it. A lot of people were there. Line was like wrapped around the movie theater, but we got in. So I'll let her talk first since I really couldn't see a lot of the movie because people were grabbing me and crushing me and not even caring that I was hurting at the same time because they're afraid.
Alright, well, all I can say about the movie is it scared the crap out of me. I think it scares me worse than the Paranormal Activity movies and movies like that because I personally, my beliefs, believe that stuff can happen. So that scares me really bad. And I would like to sleep with the lights on the night. I seriously, my heart was racing the whole time.
So anyway, the movie wasn't scary at all. I mean, it has some moments in it, but there's no blood in it. If you're curious if there's any blood, it's typical horror stuff. Like, it's the best out of the three as far as you want to say, like, scares and, like, special effects, I guess, if you want to say that. They did do a good job. It was, like, they're going to reverse. If they're going to do Paranormal Activity 4, is it going to be done in the 1800s or something? Because, like, they just keep going backwards and back. What do you mean?
That'd actually be a really good idea. You will see why after you see the third one.
Okay, I'm sure people watching this just caught that right now. So if they do it in the 1800s, that'd be a good idea.
I think
even though video cameras weren't out.
No, well, how many Western movies are made? Oh, because they can't document it. But they didn't have to do it like that. They could at least just give a backstory to say what happened.
And y'all wonder what's wrong with my wife.
Anyway, it would still be a good idea. Obviously, it couldn't be a documented movie. But it would still give you, like, a view of how it all started out. Thank you.
What she said. Anyway, if you're going to go see the movie, I suggest going to see it. If you've already seen the other two, you might as well. You committed to 2 films already. You might as well go see the third. So, it was good. It's scary, yeah, it has some parts that made me jump. I mean, I never jump in scary movies. I don't really get too scared. But it's just one of those because, like, I ain't gonna lie. There's a part of me that thinks and believes that kind of stuff can happen to you. So it's kind of creepy in that aspect. And if you go see it in the theater, you get that experience of people around you, like, getting scared for no reason at all.
For no reason at all.
Like, it's like the silliest thing.
No, it's not
but,
silly.
The one thing I will say this, though, and I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil it for if you're watching it, but it kind of irritated me because of whatever the demon thing is, or whatever it is or isn't, because of something the girl says in the movie about the age, and then something that happens when the babysitter comes. That's all I'm going to tell you. So that didn't really make sense. And when you see that part, I hope it makes sense. If y'all don't, email me and ask me, and I'll explain what I mean. I just thought that was kind of like, okay, that was kind of weird and didn't really go with the story. So, it has some holes in it, I guess, with the whole what this demon thing is and what was going on. But if you watch the first two, you know, like, whenever they're researching the why this thing is attacking them or whatever it's doing, it explains, like, you know, the kid thing and all that kind of stuff. And so it goes into all that. And, yeah, it ties up some loose ends. They did a good job on it. Oh, and all the stuff you see in the commercial, none of that's in the movie.
Nope.
So everything is like you're not even spoiled. That shocked me because I went and saw The Thing last week, and they had another Paranormal Activity 3 trailer that I hadn't seen, and had a whole bunch of scenes. None of them are in the movie. That scene with the dude hitting his head on the table, not in the movie. The Bloody Mary part is in the movie, but it's not like the trailer. Yeah. So that was the one 100% good thing about this movie out of every movie I've ever seen in my life. The commercials and trailers totally 100% do not spoil the movie because none of the stuff is in the movie. So I don't know if there's going to be an extended cut or a director's cut with some of that put in it. It wouldn't make sense if they did actually because the movie played well. But yeah, none of the footage from the commercials and trailers.
Maybe deleted scene, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just like the first movie. You saw Paranormal Activity 1. There was an alternate ending, which totally would not make sense. They couldn't have did 2 and 3 if they would have kept that alternate ending they had, because I'll spoil it for you. That movie came out 3 years ago. In the Paranormal Activity 1 alternate ending, the girl dies. The police... I don't need correction. In the Paranormal Activity 1 ending, Katie actually dies. Like, police shoot her. They show up to the house. She sits there for 2 days after she kills Micah, and then the police show up and they shoot her to death and stuff. So that wouldn't make sense with her in part 2 going and taking Hunter and disappearing and all that stuff. So anyway, I've talked long enough. So I give it a thumbs up because I go see movies a lot, and I say go see it.
My final word. If you do believe in that stuff, if you do think it can happen, the spiritual scary movies scare me the most when it deals with the spiritual realm.
She gets scared of her own shadow. No,
seriously. I'm saying if you believe that kind of stuff can happen, this will scare the crap out of you. That's why it scared me. I'm, just my personal belief. So, like I said, it's not blood, it's not gore, but the fact that it deals with the spiritual, demonic, all that, it'll definitely freak you out.
Says the person who doesn't want to watch Human Centipede, which is 100% medically accurate. That didn't scare me.
But it's still not demonic. It's still not demonic because here's the thing: if you got away from Human Centipede, dude, and you ran away and found help, he could follow you, but he would have to try to get in the door. Whereas if it's a demon,
go to church.
Let me tell you, and I've done this in every single.
Went to church?
Wait. I've done this in every single Paranormal Activity movie. The whole time, I'm singing every church song in my head that I know. Oh, God has not given us a spirit of fear.
I've never even heard that song. I don't think that song even exists.
Yes, it is.
I've never heard that song in my life. He has given us His love. Or, You've digressed from what this video is about.
No, I'm just... Some people will understand what I'm saying.
I'm out.